at all? Oh, my neighbor's out in the yard. Quick, play cool, play cool. Play like I'm not recording anything at all. Hey! Okay, we played it cool. No one saw that coming. As you might have noticed, I have not posted a video in a minute. Trin would like to say hello. You got some goobers in your eyes, pretty girl. So, first things first, I took a brief hiatus because she got really injured and was dead lame, was practically three-legged, and I was freaking out, crying the whole works because I thought my horse had broken her leg, pretty much. It was literally the day that Elisa Wallace had one of her Mustangs hurt his leg, like stumbling over a root, and she had to put him down because the injury was so severe. And I came home from seeing Trin in the morning cantering around the pasture just being a goofball, and I came home to my horse not being able to walk, and I just freaked out. I was like, oh my god, it's the same thing, how is this happening? My horse's leg is broken. I was like, oh. And then I couldn't get the vet out for a few days. We finally figured out what it was. It was cellulitis, which is pretty aggressive. I never experienced it before. I think we have bad news. Okay, so I was watching out in the pasture earlier and I saw Trin, like, you know how foals bend their front leg to eat grass? I saw Trin doing that. I was like, oh, what a goofy little pony. And then I just looked out now and she's still resting that front leg, and I just saw her take a really major gimp step. And now I'm freaking out. Hi, pretty girl. Is it her? Yeah. Oh my god, Trin. Alright, what happened? Let's see. Oh my gosh, you have like... Okay, is that... Holy crap, that's swollen. Okay, can you see that leg? Nice and tight. Her whole back tendon. Did you pull something? Oh, I see blood. Oh no. My poor pony. You're so lame, and your leg is so swollen. Hey, Gimpy? Okay, Gimp, come back here. Trin. I'm gonna have to call the vet out for tomorrow or something. Oh my god. What do I do? Okay, clean the wound, right? Cold hose. Why do I feel like I need to Google something? I don't know what to Google, but I feel like I should be Googling something. Oh my god. You're breaking my heart right now, pretty girl. Oh, baby. I feel horrible walking her, but the hose is like all the way up there and it doesn't reach this far back into the pasture. And like, she is really lame. I don't know if I've ever seen her this freaking lame. Oh, I'm so sorry, pretty girl. You see that? Looks like lots of cold hosing in our future. Lots of cold hosing, maybe some ice water, Epsom salt soaking. My poor pony. It just breaks your heart anytime they're injured. We're on to day 2 of trying to rectify poor Trin's leg injury. I still don't know what she did, what caused the swelling and her to go like absolutely dead lame. I have called the vet. My vet was out of town, so I called a different vet. They gave me the number for, and she's coming out tomorrow. In the meantime, I have an ice pack that I bent into the shape of a cannonbone. I'm gonna put across her swelling. I'll do cold hosing too, in addition to popping this ice pack on. But I'm just trying to get as many options as I have to help reduce swelling, and I don't even know, to help figure out whatever is going on. Now, here's the question, where are my wraps? Is that wraps? Not wraps. I guess I could use one of these. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, I got our Saratoga wrap and our ice pack. Oh, poor pony. Look at that leg. She's actually putting weight on it now, but look at that. Oh, you have a massive horsefly biting you. Oh, Trin. Fletch, get away. Okay, ladies and gents, I need to move so I can wrap. Alrighty. Just stand. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, I'm so sorry, pretty girl. Can I actually get you off my leg rope? Pop that off of you. Oh gosh. Not the greatest wrap job I've ever seen. Hopefully it withstands just 10 minutes, but I don't have ice boots, and the closest like tack shop I think that would sell them is an hour and a half away. But if this works, then I might hold off on buying a pair of ice boots if I can just use an ice pack. I don't know, does that make me a bad horse mom if I can't afford ice boots for her injury? I don't know. I'm making the best of what I have going on right now. So I'm gonna leave that little booty wrapping on for 10 minutes. That way we get the swelling down. Because right now, my biggest goal is just getting swelling down. Good morning. Today is the day the vet should be coming out. She's coming out this afternoon. So I got morning grain here. Trin, I just finished putting her first round of icing on today. I've been trying to do as frequently as the ice pack is frozen. Put it on, leave it on for like 30 minutes until it thaws, and then put it back in the freezer and just redo the whole process. So that's what we've been doing. I've also, pretty much every time after I've been icing, I've been also cold hosing her leg. So she gets like 30 minutes of icing, 10 minutes of cold hosing right after. And then we just keep repeating that throughout the entire day. And I can tell a difference in swelling every time I do it, but there's no change in how she walks every time I do it, so I don't know. Thankfully though, the vet is coming out today. Hopefully she figures out what's going on. I know it's stupid, but every morning, which has only been 2 mornings, but each morning I come out, I'm like low-key hoping that she's just gonna be magically fixed overnight and that I made a big deal out of nothing. Like I just keep waiting for someone to tell me that, thank you for that grain on my head, Trin. I just keep waiting for someone to be like, no, you're overreacting, it's fine, it's like she's gonna be fine. And every morning I come out and my horse can't walk, and that just breaks my heart all over again, because I'm like, what if she's not fine? What if, like, I don't know, worst case scenario, like, what if? So that's where we're at this morning. How you feeling this morning? Are you feeling better? You're standing better and you're walking better. See, just pretty happy to be on the butte. See, the first couple days I didn't have any butte, and you have to get butte through a vet. So I didn't have access to any butte until the vet got here yesterday. So she's finally getting a little relief from the pain that her leg is causing her. She's got her SMZs and her grain, her mash. That way they're like antibiotics to help fight off infections and other things going on inside her body. She's getting a decent number of those morning and night. Please go away. And then I was doing a bunch of reading on cellulitis last night to try to figure out, you know, the best way to treat it. Just like, is there anything else I can do to help speed up her like healing faster and just make sure that, like, because cellulitis is pretty aggressive and it can be a really big issue trying to treat it and manage it, is what I found out. Like, for some reason, I was aware of cellulitis, but I never really knew what it was called, and I've never experienced it before. So it's one of those things that there's so many different ailments out there that our horses can get, that like if you just haven't experienced it yet personally, you don't know the ins and outs of it. And this was one of those, you know. I've owned horses my entire life, and like there's all sorts of things that you don't know until you realize you don't know. Well, that is an improved walk if I've ever seen one. Look at you. How's the leg feeling? I know she has the same, good morning, pretty girl. She has the same wrap on that she had yesterday because the vet told me to leave it on for 2 days. So that's what I did. I fought against my every instinct to change it yesterday, but instead of waiting the full 48 hours, I'm going to change it here this morning instead of waiting until this evening. So, I know, I got your grain and I got your butte. I got all the goodies for you. Anyway, someone is absolutely drenched in sweat. So this is her leg. I just removed the wrap. I didn't video it because I didn't know how she was going to behave, and I wanted to have all hands on deck. But, so this is, oh, Trin, come back. Shoot, dang. This is the leg. As you can see, swelling has gone way down, but there's like, along the back, there's bumps right here. Hard bumps that, everything I've been reading about cellulitis makes it seem like it's something that's really hard to deal with and get rid of, that it shouldn't just be gone within 2 days. So I'm wondering, like, is this cellulitis? Is there something else going on? Obviously she's on butte right now, so she's walking like 10 times better, is behaving a lot better, but you are so drenched. You were like overheating. We're gonna go hose off. Oh, you want my leg? Thank you. That's unpleasant, but you know, to each their own. You have a salt block, you know that, right? Sure, the main swelling that appeared seemed to fit the bill. How sensitive she was to touch, that fit as well, and the fact she's willing to put weight on it while standing still and not while she's moving, that all lines up with cellulitis. But oh, we're leaving. Well, I'm gonna go hose her off, but I'm gonna think on this because I think maybe she had cellulitis in addition to whatever that is. So I think I need to call the vet back out and have x-rays done, which that's going to be another $80 farm fee. And the last vet visit, I know it's all in the name of my horse, so it's fine. I get it. It's just, it hurts the soul, it hurts the bank account, because our very first vet visit was like $550 for everything that went down. I'm just like, ah, my bank account is crying. But that's okay, as long as she's healthy and we can fix her up, that's all that matters. But like, I think we have to call the vet back out and get x-rays done on that leg to figure out what that is, because that's not normal. It was pretty aggressive to have to deal with it and get rid of it, but we did, and she's sound again. I just, like, during that time when she was super stressed and like very, very lame, she lost a ton of muscling and a ton of weight. Like, it was really quick like that. She lost a bunch of muscling and weight. You can probably see that our top line leaves much to be desired. And then I slowly started bringing her back into work, and she got a cut on one of her back legs, and she got cellulitis in the back leg. And as you find out, apparently the bacteria that causes cellulitis, once it's like on your property and your horse has experienced it once, is super easy for them to get it again, and you have to be really careful anytime they get a cut. What are you doing? Fletch, are you eating the tree? That could be poisonous. Okay, well, we'll check on that one in a minute. But so she got it on her back leg, and it was literally the day, she's probably off like a month and a half. I've only been trying to bring her back into work really slowly lately. And literally the day after my first ride back, Trin gets cellulitis again, but on a different leg this time. And I was like, oh my God, here we go. So it's been kind of a roller coaster. I've also been crazy busy. And now that brings us up to speed kind of to today, of which slowly trying to bring her back into work. And I think this is another thing of why I haven't been posting any vlogs or recording anything really, is because I haven't been riding, number one. And number two, I've grown up doing eventing. I have only one horse that I can ride because Fletch is, you know, Dinatani. And I just like, I think me and Trin are going to be going not necessarily a different direction, but she's 19 years old. Her body is slowly catching up to her in her older age. I mean, 19 isn't old yet, but like, arthritis is starting to become a factor in things, and I'm sure we've all noticed over the last year, Trin's been kind of unhappy in not all of our rides, but I would say a good percentage of them, probably like 40%, we've been struggling with, she just doesn't want to do the intensive ridden work anymore. And that's fine, you know, that's totally cool. I think I was kind of ignoring that because she's my only horse to ride, and I was just not necessarily wanting to read the writing that was on the wall. So I think we're going to be slowing things down a bit and just doing pretty much more relaxed, chill, flat rides, just some low cavalletti. Probably not going to be going cross country anytime soon. It's just going to be, I don't know, kind of a change of pace, and that's why I haven't figured out how to put it into words. So I haven't been recording as much, but I do miss making videos, and I want to get back to it. As it's, whoa, big yawns. Would you knock it off, you little terror? I am taller than you. I can take you. I can take you. I can take you downtown. Don't make me. Oh God, I almost knocked myself over. I'm gonna hit you with my ponytail. Wait. Did I get you? But that brings me to motherfucker. Ah! I can't be here anymore. And I guess now that you guys are all caught up to date on all the goings on in the world, what we've been up to, I think the only proper way to close out this video would be, I don't know, maybe like an ode goodbye, an ode to the last chapter that we're closing. I don't know, wait, like a ode to our competitive chapter of our lives together, because we're kind of closing that chapter now and moving on to the next chapter of old age together. But I still would like to, you know, tip my hat to what we once were and what we still are, honestly. You know, just because we're closing that chapter doesn't make us any less awesome, right? It's okay to move on, and one day I will get a second pony, and then you will be fully retired, and the second pony will take up the reins of being a competitive old chap. Yeah? You think that's a good decision? I think it's a good decision. All right, enjoy whatever videos I can find to reminisce on what we once were and close this chapter. And I guess also say hello to the next mother trucker. Well, say hello to a concussion, but also say hello to the next chapter of our lives together of slow and steady. Mwah. I love you, pretty girl.
Wishing for the kind of love you see in magazines. The illusion falls and nothing's what it seems to be. The part left is hurting deep inside of me. Heard a whisper, someone saw you at the bar. Was it the same night you had trouble with your car?